YouTube, it's Leanna, and you are watching Proof Weight Loss. You are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Friday vlogger, Leanna. So this week's topic. Is when the scale stops moving in the direction you desire, what happens next? How do you move ahead? How do you make it move? What is the hardest part of seeing it not move? When was the last time you wanted it to move and couldn't figure out how to make it move? Okay, so I'll just answer these in order. How do you move ahead? Wait. Okay, when the scale stops moving in the direction you desire, what happens next? How do you move ahead? The only time the scale doesn't really move in the direction I want it to is because of something I have done. I am a scale whore. I weigh myself every single day. I went through a phase. Sorry, I just painted my nails and I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch them. I went through a phase where the scale wasn't moving in the direction I wanted, so I stopped weighing myself. And I did that for months, where I would go, I went from a weekly weigh-in to, the scale's not saying what I want, so let's do a 2-week weigh-in. And then kind of, just really flexed, and I was staying in this probably like 10-pound range. And I didn't like that 10-pound range, so I stayed away from the scale. And yeah, not sure where I was going with that. But what I came to realize was I can't stay away from the scale. I need to be a daily weigher, whether I like it or not. And it's very interesting, because when I recently went through a phase where I became very ashamed of my actions, of what I was eating. It's been months and months since I've had almost self-sabotage emotions of eating and eating to kind of sabotage myself. And it's been a really long time since something like that has happened. And just recently, I avoided the scale for days. So it was kind of hard to get back on the scale, but I did, whether I liked it or not. And I saw the number, and it was what it was. So, I'm one of those people that I have to weigh daily. And I can't be ashamed of that number. I can't be ashamed of what I've done to create that number. All I can do is figure out why I felt ashamed of creating that number, and why I felt the need to eat whatever I ate. I do a lot of emotional eating. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm off topic. How do you make the scale move? Plain and simple. Stay with under 1,000 calories a day, 80 to 90 grams of protein a day, 101.4 ounces of water a day, at least 5 days of fitness, between 35 and an hour and a half of fitness a day. Is how I make the scale move. It very rarely will not move if doing all of those together and not seeing the scale move is very, very rare. If the scale does not move, I know exactly why or what I've eaten to cause it to not move. And if it doesn't move, evaluate what you're doing and maybe change things up. And sometimes there is a trial and error in trying to lose weight. I at one point was weightlifting, And I was trying to lose weight while weightlifting. While weightlifting, I was not doing any cardio. And I come to realize that my body needs the cardio, the calories burned to lose the weight. So while I was maintaining, I wasn't losing like I wanted to. So I went back to the time of, okay, well, I was losing and doing this. What have I changed since then? And the only real big change was my workout routine. So I went back to my previous workout routine. What is the hardest part of not seeing it move? Really, the hardest part of not seeing the scale move is knowing that it's my fault that it's not moving. And knowing that I can control it to move or not to move. And the fact that it's not moving is because I don't have the willpower to make it move. That's the hardest part for me, is knowing that it's all me, it's all mental, and why does not my crazy little brain, why can I not go without the cookie? Why do I always have to eat off my husband's plate? Why do I, do certain things that I know is going to make the scale go where I don't want it to go, or stay where I don't want it to stay? And that's the hardest part for me, is knowing that I am the only one controlling this, and I can't control it. Hold on. Okay, so I'm home alone, and home alone for the evening. Pretty scary, right? My husband left out of town, and I heard somebody rummaging in my driveway. And I have cookies in my driveway, cookies and crackers in my driveway. I keep them out there because they're safe out there. Inside the house, not so safe. So anyways, I've kept them out there, and I heard somebody like rummaging through them, and it was a stray dog. Oh, scared me. Anyways, it's gonna beat somebody up. Okay, I got 2 more minutes to make this happen. Okay, anyways, so yeah, that's the hardest part of not seeing the scale move, is the fact that I know it's me that's causing it not to move. Like I said, very, very rarely does the scale not move, and I don't know why. So when was the last time you wanted it to move and couldn't figure out how to make it move? It's kind of a never situation. It took me 1 year to lose 25 pounds. I am 2 years and 2 months post-op lap band. And I would say since day 1 post-op, it has not been easy. The weight has not just come off. Even the first week post-op, it's supposed to be your biggest loss or whatever. I didn't lose. I gained. And I gained because my body went into starvation mode. And within 1 week post-op, I was eating solid food in order to lose weight because my body needed the calories. So, and by week 2 post-op lap band, I was in the gym exercising. And by within like week 4, I want to say, I had a personal trainer. And I had a personal trainer for over 1.5 years. So, I have since day 1 had to work out, count my calories, and have always struggled. And probably the first 6 months were fairly easy. I was on point. After the first 6 months, I really, really have struggled with trying to lose, weight. So I'm pretty much at goal. I flex in this 5 pounds. I'm perfectly happy with my size. It's just the number on the scale. I kind of rather be in the 130s, and I'm hovering around 140-ish. So right around there. So I'm pretty much there. But anyways, I hope I've helped somebody answer this question. This video is getting a little long. I will see you guys next week. Bye.